So what's up, guys? Today is gonna be my first YouTube video on this channel. um, you know and I just wanted to get out something for you guys, and I think this is a pretty interesting video. I do not have the shoe anymore, but as you can see, well, as you can tell by the title of the video, it is the Jordan Off-White 1. And I got scammed for it, and luckily I was able to get my money. But a lot of people don't get their money back and just get that L. You know, I have a bunch of pictures, and I'm gonna show you guys the just comparing it basically. So as you can see, two big differences right away, right? Now, on the replica, which is right here, it's a very good replica, I must say. I spent a lot of time doing research from replicas and authentics. This shoe, you can't even tell it's a replica, and it's so crazy because when you see it in person, it's just the quality is so good as well. It fit. I just tried it on, and it fit amazing. It almost made me want to keep it. And I took him to FLA. We got him checked, and once you see the real shoe, that's when you start noticing the flaws and the differences. Now on the 85 here and the real, I think it's about the same height, the same size. The only differences, or actually, yeah, the only differences that I must say is that right here, as you can see on the mark, and the one right here, it's almost, you would think it's the same, but no. When you see it in person, this mark right here is very, very dark. So if your shoe has it like mine, like how you used to have it, where it's just a mark, then it's fake. A lot of fakes don't have this mark, but I just thought that if it had it, it was authentic. But no, it's supposed to be the mark. You're supposed to be able to see the mark, and it's very dark. Like, it's almost as dark as that, basically. But on the real, you're supposed to see that very detail. You see those squares? You're supposed to see very detail, and this is kind of like just compressed. You get me? That's why when I saw this shoe in person, I checked everything, guys, and I thought this was authentic. And I'm telling you guys, the guys seem very chill. No matter how chill they seem, it's better to either 100% that these are, I was gonna say that these are fake, that these are real, or you meet up at a store like RFLA. I don't know if Round Two can check for you, but I'm sure they can. Meet up somewhere there. Soul Stage, Flight Club. This is the box. The box with this and the authentic. I'm not even gonna put the authentic because it's pretty much spot on. The only differences I would say, and you must be aware when you get the shoe, because a lot of replicas have this particular box now, is that the bag comes with this, and it also comes with a white paper. It's like a clear white paper. It's not clear, but it's white. So it comes with that. Now the tongue, this one, if you guys can tell very closely, it's white, but it has a tint of blue. Now the authentics don't really have that. It's more like a white. Now another thing, the shoelace here, it was perfect. Like these two right here, but I forgot why. I think because I took it out by accident. But anyways, that's that. Now, since we're already talking about the shoelaces, if you see that a shoe comes with a plastic bag, and it's tied with this, fake, fake, fake. Authentics don't come with that, so keep that in mind. As well as a lot of people could just take them out the bags, but keep that in mind. Also, another key part that I found out about the shoelace, where it says shoelace, the authentic ones is much bigger than this. I don't remember how big this was, but it does seem a little bit small. Authentics are a bit bigger. Now I learned my lesson. If you guys see that the USA is here or just further, fake. The USA should be exactly like this, or at least pretty much there, and the Nike should be exactly like this. Keep that in mind, because a lot of fakes will have this, like this one, or I think the E was more out, if I can remember. I'm not sure. Other than that, another thing that you guys can also keep a lookout, where it has the writing, it's supposed to be smeared off, like if the paint was dripping, but not from not coming down upward. So the paint, if you look really closely, I don't think you, yeah, there you go. You can see the paint is like going up, like if it was not made very well. Now over here you can also see that. So that's another key part. For the fakes, the insole might be a little faded, not as sharp. Now this one was really spot on. It was almost the same. I didn't take a picture of the insole of the little pyramids, but usually the authentic, you can feel it so much. Like you could barely go like that, and you can feel the bumps very very much. Now on the ones I used to have, not so much. You can feel them, but not as much, and as well as you can see them just stand out very much. So if you see that's not really standing out, high chance of a fake. This is the back of the shoe. Now another thing that kind of worried me is that this was kind of crooked. It should be more straight. Although I did see a real pair that was a little crooked as well. But other than that, it was good. Most fakes sometimes have this way off. I'm telling you guys, this was very good quality. It almost looks like these are two different shoes, right? Who knows? And I am kind of sick. That's why I have a little runny nose. Or, like, it's kind of there. Anyways, coming from this side of the shoe, it's a bit different. Let me show you guys a real pair. The off, there's a little slash right here. This one's almost there, but not quite. The R is a little too out. Sorry if I'm looking down, but I'm looking at my computer. Now, the C is kind of touching the line. Here is kind of more outward. And the 85 is like, you can see it right there. Now, moving to the front, that's that. Also, guys, the authentic pair comes with two of these, the made in China part. So if it comes with one, another key part, there's little parts here that makes the shoe stand out. There's a lot of things that the shoe had that I did not know, but that made it fake. Now another thing is that this, on the authentic, it's pretty much the same on pictures, but when you see it in person, I think it's much darker. This one was still a bit orange. Most fakes have a knot, so I just went with that, and I was like, yo, does it have the knot? It's good. But no. Also, authentics have this a bit more. It's a little bit more chunky, just a little bit, not too much. As well as authentics also have this line right here, but it's more detailed. Another thing that I noticed once I had the shoe and I touched it is that this, when you flip it, it's like a suede. Now on the other pair of shoe, it felt cheaper quality. So I don't know what was wrong with that, but I'm sure Authentics wouldn't have that at all. Now, as you can see on this side, it's more detailed, and that's good. But the USA is not supposed to be like that, so therefore, not not real. Now, another thing to look out for is that the authentic, the red is just darker. It's a bit darker, and I'm gonna show you guys an authentic pair from round 2 that I saw this on their Instagram, if I can find it. It's right here. All right. All right. So as you guys can see, it's just a much darker, and as well as the yeah, just the whole red just looks much darker, right? This is supposed to be like an off-white. I know here looks more like a white, but it is supposed to be a little off-white. Another thing that might give you guys a big heads up, the quotation marks air is supposed to have a matte finish, not a glossy. So if you guys see that it's glossy, high chance of a fake. It's not supposed to be glossy. It's supposed to be have a matte finish. On my computer. But another thing that you guys should look out for, or just avoid getting scammed, is like I said, meet up at a store that they can check for you. Most of the time, when people scam, they don't want to meet up there. And if they do, then cool. You guys meet up. It's authentic. Give them the cash. That's it. Another tip is that if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. And yeah, man, this is my first YouTube video. I hope this was very helpful. Please subscribe, like the video, comment if you're concerned, if you feel like you're trying to get a pair, and you have pictures of a pair, send contact me, right? Contact me through here on my Instagram. Send me the pictures and I'll be able to help you. I'll be glad to help you if it's authentic or not, because I know I had trouble finding out. Message me. I'll try to help you with the things that I've known. Subscribe, guys. Hopefully this is very helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.